All right, good morning, everybody. It is now Monday. Okay, starting off, looks like we are going to get a higher opening on the Dow this morning. I'm going to start taking a look at running some scans. I've only had a few early morning trades. Bought TRKA, already out of TRKA, one of the most active this morning. And the other one, CFRX. Just got out of CFRX, hit a couple of our levels. Next level is going to be up here at $5. So we hit 480, came up to 492, 493, and then we're on our way up to 5. But we went ahead and took profits after we hit that second level. But I do see it going up as far as 5. So if it pulls back, and if I can get a pattern to set up, I'll go ahead and I'll get back into that and see if I can ride it up to 5. If we hit 5 before that, then I'll just let it go. All right, let's see. Let's take a look at our indices. Okay, looking at the mini Russell. Don't have anything on the mini Russell. Mini NASDAQ. Nothing on mini NASDAQ. Watching also gold this morning. Nothing on gold. That's running up. Natural gas also going higher. Nothing on natural gas. Crude oil. Nothing on crude oil, but a couple things here. We come down to this 75.85. I'll look to take a short down there. $7.585. All right, what's this 7585? If we start to run up, though, I do have a buy higher up, but right now I'm going to focus on this short. All right. All right, let's look at some of these currencies. USD, JPY. Not seeing anything on USD, JPY. USD, JPY, yeah, nothing going on there.
WEBL.
All right, WEBL. Let's see what WEBL. Ugh. I do not like WEBL. Though we could go higher. WEBL could go higher. Could see it going up to cheap stock though. I don't like it's below $1. Um, I mean, yeah, I'm not gonna touch that. Very thin, WEBL. All right, let that one go. I'm done with TKO. I'm gonna let that one go. UNG. UNG has some potential. I'm gonna watch that. CFRX, already got out of CFRX, did hit our $5 target. So we'll clear those targets. So once again, what I'm doing here is I'm looking at several things. These targets are, I find these targets using the Einstein formula. And if you'd like to learn more about that, there is a link to the video below. Right now, I'm just doing a real quick scan. I'm looking at several different things. JDST was a mover last week. I'd like JDST if we can come up to around that 920. Right now, I don't see anything there. LAZR was something else that popped up this morning. Man, I'm just not seeing enough activity there for me to want to get into it. So I'll keep an eye on that. BRMK. BRMK. Looks like BRMK wants to go lower. Looks like it wants to come down a little bit more. Just. All right. And UNG. Let's see what else. Good morning, Glenn. How are you, sir? Let's look at V. VRAR popped up on the radar. I don't see anything really there. Let that one go. VRAR, no go. Take a little bit closer look at this UNG, because UNG seems to be on the move. I just don't have any setups for that. A lot of that came early. I'll keep an eye on it. Maybe get a pullback, jump back in the, or try to get into UNG. All right. already hit one. Let's see here. I'm watching this RDFN. I don't like the spread between the bid and ask. It's a 5-cent spread, 780 to 785. That's a little bit too large. We'll see if that tightens up a little bit here, but we'll keep it on the radar. All right, still not seeing any plays on the indices. Nope. All right, BORR, that has some potential, but don't want to get into it right now. So what I'm doing is I'm just kind of looking through some of my scanners here. I've got several running, and I'm trying to see one that not only has some pretty good volume, but I'm also looking for a little bit of volatility. Trying to find those stocks under $10. And the scanner over here, any of these stocks that make new highs, it's going to pop up over here like WEBL. I'm going to keep an eye on this, BORR. Too big of a spread on WEBL. Once again, I'm just not seeing a lot of volatility in it yet, so that's really not one I want to take a look at this point. LPL. Not enough volume there. DNMR. So what I'm looking for is, once again, on these stocks, not only am I looking to see some good volume, some good volatility, I want to make sure that the spread between the ask and the bid are tighter. If I see anything like a 5-cent spread, I kind of want to stay away from it. I prefer 1 to 2 cent spread between the bid and the ask. I like to see a little bit higher volume. And, you know, in the morning pre-market, I mean, you know, 200K is probably going to be, 200,000 is probably going to be the very, very minimum. Some of these already have, you know, 4,000 or 5,000. But I want to get these stocks that are below $10. Now, UNG was a nice mover the other day. I don't see any opportunities. I like the volume. It's only a penny spread between the bid and the ask. We've got 4 million already on the volume. But next thing is I'd be looking for a pattern to set up for a buy, and I just don't have that pattern yet. So I do like it. I just don't have a setup yet. What else we have here? EOSE. Once again, a little thin on the volume. I like the spread between the bid and the ask. You know, that has a potential here to go up. Let's... Volume is really thin, though, 18,000. I could see it going up to, I do have some patterns setting up. I could see it going up to 220. What else? 224. $226. Let's get a little bit tighter up there around 226. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm just gonna put on just a few. I don't want to put too many on this one, but let's get into a little bit of this EOSE. All right, I'm in EOSE. In at 215. And at 215. First target once again is going to bring me up to 220, 224, 226. AMRX, no volume. All right, let's check in on our crude oil. Crude's getting a little bit closer here. For short, 75.85 would be my entry for short. So we're definitely getting a little bit closer here. We're sitting at 75.98. So if you're watching us on YouTube, do keep in mind that there is a delay in the broadcast. Do not attempt to make these trades. Do not follow me or anybody else blindly. That, promise you, is a losing strategy. The key is the tools that I use are tools that I've developed in my last 40 years of trading. They are my own personal tools. They are unique. They're not publicly available unless they come from myself. And you have to remember that trading is more than just using a tool. You also have to have this, you have to work on your skills as a trader. Just like a carpenter. I always kind of relate it to being a carpenter, right? If you're not a good carpenter, I can give you the best tools out there, but it doesn't mean you're going to go out and build a beautiful home. So the same thing with trading. I'll give you the best tools that I believe are available, but you still need to work on your skills in using those tools. So don't let anybody fool you and think that just because they give you a good tool, you're going to go out there and you're going to make millions of dollars. It just doesn't work that way. But there are tools that definitely will put the odds in your favor. And the tools that I use have been time tested. If you watch that video with that link below, I go into a little bit more details on exactly not only what Einstein is, but also how I found the patterns that I trade. Because I do use patterns. These are price patterns. They are not, I'm not looking at your classic patterns like your pennants and your head and shoulders and those types of things. These are price patterns, and I do, once again, I do go into a little bit more of that, and they're universal. So these patterns work across the board. Whatever market I decide I like to trade, and that's kind of what I'm trying to demonstrate here. Not only trading stocks, but we trade commodities, Forex, doing some indices here. DNMR. Let's look at that. That's popping up on the radar. All right, so we're going to watch this. I'll get alerted here if we do hit this 75.85 on the crude oil. So, but we had something else popping up here on the radar. Let's look at DNMR. Volume's not too bad. Got a couple possible targets on that. Don't want to get into it, but the target would be 278. First target 278. Next target up on DNMR is going to bring us up to 288. All right, those are two pretty good targets on that. Not getting into DNMR. I'm still in EOSE. Still very quiet, just sitting here at 215, 216. So I got in at 215, long at 215, looking for 220, 224, 226. All right, scanners are pretty quiet. So once again, you can see I actually use a couple different scanners. I use one called FinViz, very popular. And what I'm looking for those is I'm looking for those early morning. I like to see the prices gapping up on a lot of these stocks. I'm looking for the ones that have unusual volume. So I like to see a stock that has some strength coming into it. Now, shorts are totally different. You can sell. In fact, I love selling, but I don't. Selling stocks can be a little bit tougher game. You can do it. I used to do it. I like selling. That's usually my preference, particularly if I'm trading indices, commodities, or doing some currencies. But on the stocks, being a buyer is going to be quite a bit easier for most people. So when we're looking at stocks, I really want to find those. Once again, I want to see that volatility. I want to see that volume in there. Trying to keep it below $10 on the stocks. That allows you to put on a little bit more size. And then I just wait for one of my patterns to get set up. And if everything lines up, I'll go ahead and take it. Use Einstein for my targets. So EOS coming up, hitting our first target at 220. $224, $226, next targets. The probability, once again, and I do go into this in the videos, the probability of hitting these targets are 72 to 80%. Before I have a reversal, I do have reversal points in here. I don't have them plotted, but I do have reversal points. JDST was a good one the other day. I don't see anything on JDST yet. I want to see how these currencies open up here. Nothing on crude.
NINA.
NINE. Oh, okay. Let's see. Yeah, I don't like NINE. Don't like the volume. Not enough volatility on it.
SCPH.
All right, let's take a look at our EOSE. All right, just got triggered on crude. I'm going to take my profit here on EOSE. Let's look at crude. Crude just went short.
SCPH.
Okay, our target on crude is going to bring us down to 75.45. That is going to be my profit target.
CFRX.
If I don't hit target, I'll reverse up here at 76.65.
RNERU.
All right, so watching crude. Crude is definitely getting closer to target here. Don't have anything on any of the indices. Looking at the mini Russell, nothing. All right, let's look at our mini. Nothing on the mini NASDAQ. Not seeing anything on gold. Also watching natural gas, one of my favorites, like natural gas. Nothing on natural gas. And then, of course, the crude we're short, getting closer to target.
VIO. V.
Let's take a look at MBC. Spread's way too big on MBC. Nothing yet on DNMR.
CFRX. RNER.
LARZ. Not seeing anything here in LARZ. Yeah, just pretty quiet. Good volume, decent volume. CFRX just looks like that's gonna come down further, so I don't want to touch that. Once again, UNG. Gonna keep an eye on UNG, nothing there. GNS. That is popping up on the radar again. GNS. Don't see anything on GNS.
BIO. B.
NBC. We'll watch that. I mean, the spreads starting to tighten up a little bit, but still not a lot of volume in NBC. Making new highs, make 10 new highs. Yeah, just not enough volume out there yet. We'll stay away from that. TK was on my radar last week. TK is starting to move. I'm going to keep an eye on TK today. Crude oil still waiting to hit this 75.45 target. Still short crude. Maybe get a nice turn on CFRX. See if we can get some buy setups there. I don't have anything yet, so I'm going to let that kind of keep an eye on that. UNG.
RNER.
We're out of EOS, so nothing on EOS. EOS Dow still has a target set up here at 26. Hit the first two targets on its way up to 26 is going to be that third target. We're 20 that 25. It's gonna hit it. TRKA. We were trading earlier. We are out of TRKA. And I see no reason to follow that anymore, so let's stay away from that. Had a good morning. Had a good morning in TRKA, CFRX, and EOSE.
Profit target hit.
All right, so you can see crude oil hit its profit target, so we're going to go ahead and get out of our short crude. Alright, so we're out of our short crude. It's been a really, really good morning. MRSN. Starting to pop up on the radar, but I don't see anything that I like on MRSN. Ooh, HIMS. That was a good one last week. HIMS, I like the volume. Ten on 2. 10 on 2 on HIMS.
IBIO.
It's not enough movement yet for me to want to get into it, though. IBIO. Volume's okay. I don't like the spread between the bid and the ask, and stay away from that. BORR. No, SLQT. These are just some of the stocks that popped up on the radar this morning. I don't see anything there yet. Possible buy it at 244. 244 on this. Alright, keep an eye on that one. AWIN, looks like AWIN wants to come down. Don't want to touch that. Check on my JDST. Nothing on JDST yet. So that is no longer a buy up there at 920. Alright, so nothing there yet. I'm going to watch that though. BRMK. Keep that on the radar. Could work a little bit higher here on this ALHC.
CFRX.
951. Getting a cluster of targets up here. 953. $961. All right, we'll just keep that on the radar. I'm not going to do anything on ALHC yet. Check on my GNS. Nothing on GNS. IBIO, no go. Already hit some targets on HIMS. I like DNMR up here at this 270A, 280. Two good entry points. I'm going to go ahead and put an alert in up here at 280. I'm going to keep an eye on DNMR.
RNEIU.
All right, let's take a look at our indices. First of all, let's look at gold. Man, I wish I had something there. Nothing on gold.
RNEIU.
Nothing on silver. Natural gas already moving higher. Already took profit on crude. Out of crude short. SOUN. Then UNG. Look at SOUN one more time. SOUN is going lower. So nothing on that. Nothing on CFRX. Am I using, I'm using, Lightspeed. Using Lightspeed, but you can, for stocks, but you can certainly use, TD Ameritrade. I would use something like it. There's a plugin called DAX, D-A-X. I would use that. Let's speed up your orders. But I like the charts. I like the charts on Thinkorswim. I like their platform. So for as far as charting, I love their charts. So I use that pretty much in everything that I trade. Now, if I'm trading any of the indices, or as you know, any of the currencies forex, I like to use Nadix for that. But right now I'm pretty much flat across the board. Had a crude trade, that's about it. Everything else has been stocks, TRKA, CFRX, EOSE. Dow's up 258. Not seeing anything on AWIN. ACCO. Kind of like this ACCO. Now I'm going to put a small position on ACCO. All right, first target on ACCO, 582. I'm in at 573. Next target up. $590. And let's take a look at one more level. $598. All right, it's the only thing I have on. We are at the top of the hour, so that's going to wrap it up for today. Once again, if you like this early morning broadcast, please help me out and give me a thumbs up. Please subscribe and also hit that notification bell. Any new videos that are coming out, we will be sure that you get notified early. If you have any questions, YouTube channel, Innovative Trading Strategies, or on my website, innovative tradingstrategies.com. Be sure to check out the video. There's a little link below. It goes in a little bit more details on my patterns in Einstein. And that's going to wrap it up. So y'all have a good day. Good luck in your trading. Hopefully we'll see you first thing tomorrow morning. We do this every morning, Monday through Friday at 9 a.m. Eastern for the first hour, and then we continue on with our subscribers in our live trading room. All right, have a good day. See you tomorrow.